What up, folks? Welcome back. We're gonna start today and jump on some Frozen Wild, and I am super excited to play it. So we're just gonna tuck in here. We may get a beer or two here in the future, and we'll see how far we get tonight and go from there. See, let's make it's on ultra hard. So let's go ahead and hit that continue button. From everything I read, there's a quest we're looking for, so we're gonna hit that quest, and that's where we're gonna start.
We're letting the Oseram take Dervahl? Don't give him a rap on the...
Haha, there it is. And I should be able to fast travel because I should have.
Nothing but trouble. That's all there is in Banuk lands.
I heard you talking about trouble in Banuk lands.
Was that out loud? Ears must be getting worn down from all those long leg blasts. But you heard right. I'm fresh back from the cut, looking for better scavenging and better shards.
I guess you didn't find them up there?
Not with the Banuk wailing about new machines and talking spirits and their purses frozen shut. What's a trade route without trade? It's just a route.
There's a trade route.
It's just a route
I thought
without
the Banuk
trade.
kept to themselves.
We Oseram and the Banuk are neighbors, after all. What's a few mountain ranges between friends? I have some acquaintances out there, still trying to dig a living out of the ice, but they say nothing seems to stick. All the superstitious nonsense and rampaging machines aren't helping.
What were these new machines and spirits?
Honestly, I don't even know. Going by the number of Banuk funerals, I'd say the kind you turn away from.
Not really my style.
Well, if you reach my grand old age, you might prefer picking up after hunters in the Sundom. It's warmer, too.
What is this place? The Cut?
The cut.
When the Karja took up swords and hacked away at the edge of Banuk land, they left the Cut behind.
So a battleground from the war. Like the valley outside the Sacred Land.
Mm-hmm. Mountain Pass in the far north and east will get you there. It's open to outlanders, hardy ones, like you. Just don't expect much of a welcome. Especially not now.
New machines and talking spirits? I'm interested.
Thought as much, just looking at you. Don't say you weren't warned. There's a slip of a trail through the northeastern mountains, past what we call the Grave Horde. You won't miss it. You'll find what passes for a town on the other side. Maybe someone there can talk you out of it.
Maybe. Maybe not. Thanks for the information.
Do. Let's go to the cut. But first, I'm gonna go get a beer. Thank you, Garrigan, for talking me into it. Screens in this game are like 8 years long. Load!
Banuk lands are harsher than these. Hunting here is relaxing.
Alright, we're going... Ooh, I can travel here. More 8 years of loading screens.
It's stopping. I can stop squinting against the white.
Uh... I gotta remember controls. Oh. Oh, there we go. Alright, well. There we go. Where's this campfire?
This must be the pass Tor was talking about. With the nuke territory.
Oh, there we go, right in front of us. I wonder if I can. You can fall in the snow.
What are you doing, Aloy? This
Oh,
path
no.
leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's
Nice.
not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future, or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as
Yeah.
usual, you'll do as you wish.
You,
Touchy.
you right. I will do as I wish. Banuk Islands found north of the Grave Horde.
This one's under a predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Well, that was quick. Alright. Gotta be a little more careful. maybe was a little aggressive there. Let's see what it's doing. Oh, I've got 13 skills. Ah, that's what I should have done. Damn it.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Demonic Scorcher.
Okay, Aloy, now what?
Beast. This dude is something else. Jesus. You bastard. Damn it. Are you gonna move? God damn it. God damn it.
They're scanning for me.
Oh, finally. Or I've already got 100 of them.
Everything's freezing. The ground, the air. Me. Keep that for later. Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Interesting.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Oh, wow.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
Who knows better how to lead than Artok?
Must be something big going on.
So many.
Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
At least we still have Artuk to guide us.
There's that. Let's see. I need to do some crafting. Where's my potions? Health potions. Nope. Oh, I don't have any fatty meat. Alright, let's see what's going on here.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrind, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear! Our blood is in your teeth, Aratok!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratok, gearing them up to do it all over again.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth. Filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Don't believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not gonna talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not
stomach's
around
hurt.
to explain. She took off.
I get
No
ornery
one
when my
knows
stomach
why.
hurts.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish.
Be careful
But
them
when
dead
he
fish.
and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
Guy's got money on the brain, man.
What are these Wericks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Eh, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Wericks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Wericks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin, like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered, like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave, or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Aurea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look.
Huh.
So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Aurea. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
On a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No, independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
Women.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratok can tell me more about Araya or Thunderstrong. Maybe worth a shot?
Some say Sakuli's painting still take pictures.
Let's talk to this guy.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Araya knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
Okay.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes, the village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, until the Karja seek war again.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the demon. But I was born here, and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
The Osram act tough, but send them to the cut, and most of them don't last a week. The Martians are scary.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood?
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Laulai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared.
Gotta
under
go
the
get her
waters.
drum.
Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place, and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it. Or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
Your pores are huge.
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent? Deep gloom, silenced by rising waters.
What you got? Banuk champion bow. Alright. Oops and badgers.
Chosen a poor time to visit the cut, Outlander.
None will forget the red raids, but perhaps...
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Araya. To do that, I need to talk to her apprentice.
Outlander, wait,
to follow the
wait a
river
moment.
north.
That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here, there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly
You
normal.
are a smart-ass girl.
Who took my bowl of red dye? Someone must have it. Come on.
Any news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far.
All the winters. Coming at once.
Damn. Shot you in the asshole. Asshole.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Alright, I definitely need... definitely need... Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, that's better. Alright, inventory, treasure boxes. resources. What do I have that I don't need? Hang meat. Damn.
I'll tuck that away.
The longer you scrub, the darker the colors end up being.
Stay safe if you can.
Right, alright. Is that the way we're going? Nice. Take the things, all of the things.
What's next? A woman is king?
I tell you, never have children if you can avoid it.
What brings you Karja so far from your home?
There's good machine hunting in the cut. Danger, too. Some have a taste for both, and they pay people like me well to guide them. We've had a bad run this time, even after I brought this priest along to read the signs.
I did say the sun's light was cast quite red the night of the...
Not your concern, though, Huntress. May your arrows find their mark.
Okie dokie. I hear it. Where's that? RS. You got me down here. You need to get me back up.
A tonic? What did it take to knock one of those off? In case to ice. For a long time. Scavengers have just gotten started.
Oh, great.
There must be more. sending out a pulse or signal. Naltuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
All right. You want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is. I can kill the machines. Destroy it. Override it.
Takes out my shield.
By that pulse from the tower. The pulse gives them energy, repairs them.
Oh, it's another one. We gotta get out of your range. Alright then. Well, that's not gonna work.
The tower healed it. No, I had that one down. Okay then, let's see if this thing can work for me. to nearby machines. It can be overridden.
Let's talk about Araya.
Alright, guy. You got it. Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow.
Come on.
Perhaps Araya should meet you
I am
after
the
all.
bitch.
What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine, a great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
Blue gleam.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Bergren told me you're Araya's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Araya's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me, an aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Araya when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Araya and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Araya at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
All right, I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
There's one magic rabbit. Scared off the goddamn goat. on, big boy. Come on over here. Windhawk. Demonic scrapper. Demonic scrapper.
Gonna need this.
Or the fuckers. Well, I died somehow. It is on ultra hard, so.
Fight or run. It's off. Thought they'd go on forever. Beneath they're protecting it. This tunnel is probably Look at this. That's the last of the scavengers. Should scan the tall neck. See how deep the damage goes. It looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get it what's inside its head. Out already?
fucking ridiculous. I've been getting my ass kicked.
The stomach part's still in one piece.
There you are.
It's over. Fight's on. Not a move. Heart seems intact. Tomacs are built tough.
Uh.
You'll do. Tall next part. It's heavy.
God damn it.
Well, that fits. Sure hope it works. Well, it's in better shape than it was. Okay, if I'm right, I just need to get the power flowing through. And if I'm wrong, at least no one's watching. That should wake you up. Easy. Right, it's never easy.
And now I gotta climb it. Yep.
Now I need to climb that tall neck again. I'll need to find higher ground.
No.
This should be a good spot for jumping onto the tall neck.
Are you joking?
stuck again. I need to find higher ground. I should be able to jump onto the tonic from here. Alright. Now I just have to reach its head.
Whoa. All but one thing, huh? What's that? Waterlogged. Alright, let's... I mean, they're all... Let's go here. Blue-green stuff, though. This is gonna be interesting.
These will keep.
Go. Make this easy, boys and girls. There it is.
Full already.
Let's see. Wow, okay. This one 2 or 3. Damn it. I'd love to have 20% more resources. boys are fighting up there. Order. 20%. It's gonna be 120. That'd be pretty good. Hey, I saved your ass. What you got to say? Nothing. Oh, that's my. I thought it was more blue gleam. Alright, folks, we're going to call that a good night of it for the first night. Getting back into it, lots of deaths, lots of dying, lots of just general bad stuff for us. So, we'll call it a night. Looks like we finally got back into it. We kind of got the gist of what's going on so far. So, there's another Damon. And, Daemon. Sounds like me saying demon from the south. We got a big old huge map. We got one long neck and everything but this little bit got uncovered. So I have a feeling we've got to go there for another reason, and that's what's going to uncover that. So we're gonna dig on through here. We're gonna do these side quests. This side quest tomorrow. That's why we camped up right here. We're gonna hit up this side quest, and then we're gonna go up to the Shaman's Path, and then we'll go from there. And then we'll go to this. We got to go here to get the upgrade for our staff. And then somewhere around here, we may have to buy shit, but somewhere there's another override place. So another override cave. They're usually on the edge, so I'm sure we'll find it. There's these things that we don't know what they are yet. There's a bandit camp. So we'll have to see what these things are. I'm sure there's something to do with the what our objective is in this DLC, but we'll figure it out tomorrow. So thanks for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, hello from the past. And if you like what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button, hit like it on the videos, and we'll try to do everything we can to get better at it. The more time I can spend with the videos, the more times I can do that. So yeah, outside of that, thank you for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, thank you very much. Hit that follow button if you like what you see. Feel welcome to join us all the time to do any number of things. We're playing tons of video games. Just finished The Evil Within. Got Wolfenstein 2 after this, and then the DLC from The Evil Within before The Evil Within 2, which we will be switching over to PC for. So after this is probably outside of this game, and well, this game is the direct explanation, but outside of this, we're going to switch over to PC as a main, and Xbox One X and PS4 will be for exclusives only, or PvP with the pals, or you. So feel free to watch, and thank you for joining us today, and as always,